All you have to do is type in empath and narcissist into YouTube or the internet, and you will get a slew of videos about how dear poor empaths are just burdened by the chi-sucking narcissist out there. Maybe this is you. Maybe you find that you're attracting narcissists and chi vampires at every turn. Well, nobody ever really talks about at the deeper level why that is. That's what we're going to do in this video. And it might not be popular. You might not want to hear the answer, because the truth is, empaths attract narcissists because we have one important thing in common. That's what we're going to talk about in this video. If you don't want to hear it, switch off now or buckle up. Here we go. So why are empaths just magically attracting narcissists? Well, if you follow the law of attraction or just understand how energy works, you know that to really draw something in, there has to be the seed of it in ourselves. Does that mean all empaths are secretly narcissists? Not exactly. But let's look at a narcissist at a deeper level. What I want to offer you is a mind shift that really being a narcissist generally means that that person has had a very deep split and wounding that gives them a belief that ultimately they are not inherently lovable. That there is something so wrong with their worthiness that they have to settle and compromise for this mind grasping, a clawing for needing to position themselves as better, need to have constant proof that they are worthy, that they are the center of attention. And that's where it's really coming from. My working hypothesis, which you're free to accept or reject, is that true narcissism is really coming from a very deep core wound of unworthiness. And although that comes out in a certain very difficult way, it attracts empaths because empaths are sensitive people, often lacking ninja communication skills, and also working with a certain level, maybe not the same or in the same way as a narcissist, but a certain level of that same aspect of unworthiness. So the thing that empaths and narcissists have in common, maybe in different degrees, maybe in ways that are coming out differently, but is the same ultimate sneaky underlying belief that there is something about me that is inherently unworthy. So here's a 4-step process that if you are an empath, you can start to work your way out of this to naturally not just put up walls and barriers and try to barbed wire the narcissist out, but actually to heal yourself and your unworthiness from the inside so that this changes and naturally creates no draw and no more magnetism because you no longer are running the same issues. Step 0. Take responsibility for your own potential unworthiness. A working hypothesis that I offer all of my clients in my programs is that really we have to accept that whatever comes into my life is for my benefit. If I notice that I'm attracting narcissists, it means there's something in me, in my antenna, that is making that antenna and that pull towards other people. I am not a victim. Number 1, we have to then accept that I might have some unworthy issues, even if I didn't know that that's what they were. So 1 is start to really look at, where might there be a place where I secretly don't think I'm actually worthy of a healthy relationship, of friends who actually have my back? Where is that happening in me? Number 2, working subtle body techniques to actually trace things down to the source in your body and actually release them. This is what I do. So if you're looking for a guide and a step-by-step understanding of how the mind and the body fit together so that you can actually finally release these unworthiness wounds in a way that you actually notice a difference in your outer life, check out for the links below and we can go more into those things. And number 3, you need to start to work on the same sort of boundaries and energetic communication. Now, this is where therapy can sometimes be helpful, but the problem is this is step 3. You got to fix your wiring and internal stuff first. Otherwise, not working on the inner stuff, but just focusing on mechanical boundaries is like putting up barbed wire. Yes, it will kind of keep people out, but it doesn't stop that magnetism and pull. To really stop the antenna magnetic attraction that you have towards narcissist, that's step 0, 1, and 2. Yes, you do need step 3 for learning communication boundaries, but to really make it work, you got to do the inner work first. So, in summary, anything that I attract into my life, I have some sort of seed in myself. Good news is that that means I can actually change it. And when I do the step-by-step inner work, when I get down to the subtle body level, I will notice that the outer world actually changes. This is what we call in my programs, judge by results. Don't just feel a little better for a moment, see that your life actually changes. That's my jam. Love yourself with compassion and notice that even a narcissist might be working with a deep wounding about their own worthiness. And by looking at your own relationship with your inherent worthiness in the face of love and the divine in your heart, you will actually fill yourself up from the inside and find that those narcissists show up a lot less. You are a soul with a body. Thank you for being here. Your journey is important. This is Leslie Huddart, and I will see you next time.